And then we start the day, again, the alarm goes off, you grab your phone, and the first thing you do is whatever, you get your identity from. So whether it be, for me, it's Gmail, and for others, it's checking Instagram. Yeah. For others, it's looking at the news. But that's a terrible way to start and end the day. So I would say create some space, a pause at the start and end of each day, even if it's 15 to 20 minutes. Finish the day by, I don't know, reading a book, or just reflecting on the events of the day, reflect on the data in the day, the emotions you felt, the positive and negative ones, so that you can process your inner life and your feelings. Mm-hmm. Or have like a conversation with the person next to you, and maybe make love to them instead of your phone. I mean, there's whatever happens, like, just don't finish with your phone. And when you start the day, I love to pray. I love to think about my day. I reflect on the events that are coming up. I think my own thoughts before I think other people's thoughts. And that's really all I'd say. So that's one simple tip: create a rhythm and then build on it. And that will change the trajectory of your mind. And then there's other things, have a digital free meal. There's lots of research. I probably won't go into it now, but there's just tremendous research that suggests that your kids will be happier and healthier, less debt, better life outcomes if you eat with them without a screen at a table once a day. It's good for life, And so by making space, I'm not saying that you throw away your whole life and live, in a commune with, become Amish, but I am saying create research-based or sensible, logical patterns in your life where you have pauses each day that become sacrosanct. You put space into your calendar and into your rhythm before you put in your work. Each week, I particularly am a big believer in the digital Sabbath and creating a day of rest, which is planned and deliberate. Each year, book your holidays before you book your rest. Create spaces where you think strategically away from the churn of work, so that you can reflect on where you're heading in the big picture, and create patterns of thinking, throughout that schedule of the seasons. So it doesn't take up all your time, but if you put it in as a priority first, well, then the work will flow around it, and you'll be healthier and happier, and you'll actually get more done.
Especially because, for yourself, you run a business, you're a dad, you're a partner, and you're a minister as well. How do you compartmentalize time for that? Or do you just put a pause on tech at a certain time of the day?
Yeah, so it's interesting. I used to feel like it was a juggle. Now it's just a blend. Partly because I work from home and I'm just used to this schedule. I really can't tell some weeks what type of job I'm going to do on what days. And it might be the same with you if you run 3 businesses. It's just the nature of work. And, I work at nights a lot of the time, but then I'll